The Storm Tracker Live Doppler Network, the most accurate weather where you live.
Well, we have clear skies in place and another starlit night out there across the Texas forest country. And just like the last several nights, I think most of us will be in for a light freeze when you wake up first thing tomorrow morning. So don't forget those coats before you head out the door. Right now, Larry Graybill, our weather watcher in Trawick, right now coming in at 45 degrees. So good evening to you folks up in northern Nacogdoches County. It's 47 in Carrizo Creek, 43 in San Augustine. We've also got 43 in South Lufkin and 48 right now along Lake Sam Rayburn near Broadus. So you look at our wind forecast, and for tomorrow, it does change. The wind speeds will be a little lower, but more importantly, look at the wind direction here as we get into Wednesday afternoon. Look at those wind arrows coming in from the southwest. That means temperatures will be warming up. That southwesterly component to a wind is a downsloping wind as it comes off the mountains of Mexico. And as it moves over the Edwards Plateau in central Texas, again, it sinks the air, which allows us to warm up. In fact, as we get into Thursday, more of the same with winds out of the south-southwest, anywhere from 10 to 15 in the afternoon. So a nice little breeze, but again, not nearly as windy as what we've seen around here the past couple of days. And it's that southwest component, as I mentioned, that are going to put us back up in the 60s and eventually the 70s by the end of the week. If you're looking for precipitation, you have to head over to the eastern seaboard. They're getting a few snow showers with an area of low pressure out there. But what's interesting to note here, you look at the United States and we're kind of void of any major significant storm systems right now. And that's because we, at least here in Texas, are in a dry weather pattern. The jet stream is taking a nice dip to the south, which is allowing those fronts to come through. But it also cuts off the supply of moisture because they're forming up in Canada and kind of bypassing us to the east. And as we go into Thursday and Friday, notice not a whole lot changes here for the remainder of the week. And if anything, with this big ridge of high pressure starting to build in from the west, that's going to allow that warmth to build in. And it's also going to keep the storm track away, which means you got it. We got more dry weather in the offing for the foreseeable future. So for tonight, we're forecasting a low on average of around 30 degrees. That'll be the 6 a.m. temperature bright and early tomorrow morning. And then with lots of sunshine, though, and that southwest breeze, we do warm up pretty quickly. We'll be at 45 by 9, 59 by lunch. And then tomorrow, look at that, mid-60s for afternoon highs. With those 60s turn into 70s, though, by Thursday and Friday. So spring fever kind of returns here as you round out the week and head into the weekend. And by the way, don't forget Sunday, Valentine's Day. Don't forget about that. And the weather not looking too shabby, but we will have a few more clouds in place. And yes, there is a 20% chance of rain, but right now we're not thinking anything too significant, just isolated showers at best, and then maybe a little bit better chance here as we head into Monday. But considering how dry it's been, we could use some rain, and it looks like we might finally get a little bit of moisture in here by the time we head into early next week. And don't forget, you can track all your latest forecast changes and more. All you have to do to stay on top of our weather is download the free KTRE Weather mobile app in your app store.